had 2 cream puffs for breakfast. They are so good. It is so hard to stop eating them. But I'm gonna go do some yoga now, which I should have done while I was having my coffee, but I was having my cream puffs. My outfits are always really similar because I always rotate the same pieces, but I thought I'd show you what I'm wearing today anyway. So I'm wearing my new thrifted linen shirt like always. This is becoming a staple. I just love the way it looks. And this skirt is actually thrifted too, and I'm pretty sure I've shown you in a video before. This was from Thailand, and it's converted Levi jeans. Is it Levi's? I don't remember. Yes, they were like bigger Levi jeans, and they've been upcycled into my perfect dream denim skirt. It's a bit warm today, that's why I'm wearing this, and I'm already sweating, but that's just because I finished yoga as well. But I'm gonna get into some work now. It is 9:24, so it's a bit of a late start. feel like I haven't been filming much the past few days because I've just been restocking. You can't really see it, but I've got a bunch of stickers that I'm slowly, not restocking, but like stocking up. Whoa, what happened to the lighting? That I'm slowly stocking up for the shop update in 3 days. Technically 2 because my patrons get a early access. And tomorrow's gonna be mostly photographing and editing and getting the listings up. So I really want to get most of it done today. I do have a feed my fish alarm. I've already fed my fish. I do have a new memo pad I want to print and cut and glue, but I ran out of paper actually, so I bought a new ream from Officeworks, but it was out of stock at my local Officeworks. But it should arrive today, so I should be able to pick it up this afternoon. I just had lunch, so I'm really full and just like a bit slow for the next half an hour, so I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm just trying to think of what to do next. It's hard when you've got like a lot of tasks you need to do and you just don't know where to start, but I just need to like choose one thing. I was playing around with the different packaging just because I wasn't sure. I feel like packaging is like one of the harder things for me because again, there are so many options, so you just don't know what option to take. But I think I'm gonna go with just the band for the sticker quotes. Since there's only 4 in a pack, but for the calendars, since there are quite a lot more, I think I'm going to put them in a little vellum envelope, just like my other smaller stickers. My only concern with that is I don't want to package things just to know that they're going to be thrown out, even if it's prettier. So I try to limit how much I do put into envelopes because everything would be so cute in an envelope, but if it's not useful for people and they end up just throwing it out, even if it is recyclable, yeah, I just try not to package everything unnecessarily. Sometimes it's nice to have loose things, but I think this is fine like this. And then I think now I'm gonna do get the measurements for these and make square vellum envelopes, and I think that'll be cute because you can kind of keep it in there throughout the year. Because it's calendar. I also need to, okay, so first I'm going to respray mats because they are not sticky anymore because I keep using them. I'm going to respray my 2 silhouette mats. I really should scrape off the sticker paper. I think I'm going to scrape it off, respray them, and while they're drying, work on those vellum envelopes. And I also have an order to pack. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's do it. It is the morning of the early access shop update. I think I already mentioned that patrons get early access to the shop update. It's just my small way of saying thank you, but it also helps me stay on track and make sure everything's ready. I still have so much to do. The shop update's at 1:30. It is currently 10:30, so I have 3 hours left. And this morning what I did was restock seconds bundles. I know they've been out of stock for a really long time, but I restocked 11 of them. I still need to stamp them and package them, but I just know that there are 11, so I can list 11. And last night I worked on this sticker sheet with vintage kind of fruit illustrations. I don't know if you can see that. So I still have to photograph that. I think I photographed everything. I'm trying to think. I'm really disorganized and every shop update is just so all over the place, and I still have so much work to do to make sure that my shop updates are like efficient and they go well, but I'm always behind on everything and there's so many tasks on my to-do list before I can actually launch. So I really need to get a lot of stuff done, but I also worked on these little note cards for the artist freebie. I don't know if I've talked about it properly, but I have 4 shops that have created freebies for me to include with orders, and so I can help promote them as well. They're really generous and they're all amazing, but I wanted to add a little note to the envelope. The envelope I have not made yet, but this will go in each envelope to just kind of let you know the concept behind it of just basically helping to promote other shops, but also to encourage everyone to tag them in Instagram stories or posts just to support them basically. And I also said at the bottom, PS, use the back of this card in your journal because it's pretty cute. This paper is pretty nice for journaling. So yeah, I just wrote that this morning. This was the first test, but I found that the text was a bit too big, so I made it a little bit smaller and just tore off the edges. This is the original one, and I just added that torn look. So I'm going to put that on the side for now because, yeah, I can kind of do this after I launch, so this is not, I don't have to print out 40 right now, but priority right now is to edit the photos and to get the listings up because that always takes longer than I think. So I'm going to do that now. The shop update is live for patrons, and I was literally listening to classical music to like calm down because I was panicking because I'm just so unorganized, but I did get it done. Last minute I was adding some product descriptions and measuring stuff and fixing the URLs of things, but I did it. It is such a good feeling when the shop update is done and then you start to kind of crash, but there's still a lot to do. So what I'm going to do now is stamp all of these seconds bundles. So before, you would have seen, I don't have it here, but before I ran this through the printer to print on it, but I think what I'm going to do now is just use my stamps. I'm obsessed with my stamps. Not my stamps, like the alphabet stamps. These stamps, I will put a link to that in the description. I got it off eBay, but I will stamp these with seconds bundles because I think that's a really cute handmade look. I think I only have 10 of these bags left, so once that's done, I'm going to package these in vellum kind of DIY envelopes. But yeah, the shop update is done. The shop update will go live for everyone else tomorrow, which doesn't matter because by the time you're watching this, it'll already be out. I had 11 of these stocked. As of now, I have 10, but hopefully there will still be some left for you guys. Patrons get early dibs on this. But now I've got to clean up because the studio is a complete mess. Continue restocking things so I have enough for orders so that I'm not rushing to restock while I'm packing orders. There's construction going on and I'm gonna get some work done, but like take the rest of the day pretty chill because that was just a wave of panic for like a few hours, but I'm happy with it. There's definitely more that I wanted to include in the shop update, like the temporary tattoos. I wanted to redraw cute motivational stickers, but I didn't get around to doing it. And that's okay. I'm not going to push myself to the point of no return. I was going to say, but that makes no sense. But what I was thinking of doing was making shop updates every 2 months instead of every 3 months, and they'll be slightly smaller. And the idea is not to have you guys buy something every shop update. Of course, there's never any obligation. I don't know why I need to say that. I just feel really bad. But also it just gives you give you a chance to, if you want to buy, you might want to skip one shop update but buy it the next shop update. It's not as long of a wait in between. So instead of waiting 6 months for the next shop update, like, okay, wait. So that means I can have 2 shop updates in 4 months rather than in 6 months. So hopefully it means I drop products faster and more often, but it'll be slightly smaller. I think in this one I listed 11 or 12 things. 11 things. So it might be smaller, maybe 5 or 6, but it will be more frequent. Hopefully that gives you guys more options, and hopefully it helps keep me on track because I work on new products and I experiment with them and then I just kind of put them on the back burner and then not look at it until the month of the shop update. So hopefully having them more frequently helps me stay on top of it. Like I'm in the mindset of just doing shop updates. And that's my alarm to feed my fish. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for being here while I panic. I didn't film very much because I was panicking, but I hope you liked the shop update and I will see you guys tomorrow, maybe? I don't know if I'm gonna film the rest of the day, but okay, bye.